Here we want to find an equation of a tangent line, which as you know means we need to find a point and a slope, so I'm going to go ahead and get those set up. But I don't want just any equation of a tangent line, I want the one that has a maximum slope. So what does this phrase mean to us? Remember, slope is derivative, so slope means f prime of x, which means I'm going to probably need to find this at some point. But not only do I want the slope, I want the maximum slope. Well, how do I maximize a function? I take the derivative of a function and set it equal to 0. The thing I'm trying to maximize isn't my value of my function, I'm trying to maximize the slope, which means I'm trying to maximize this function, which means I need to take this function's derivative in order to find its maximum. Okay, so I'm going to get my hands on the derivative of this function, which means I need the first and the second derivatives. Here I go. F prime of x equals negative 3 minus 2x minus x squared. I'm also going to need the second derivative because I want to maximize this function. So to maximize this function, I'm going to take its derivative and set it equal to 0. Derivative of this is negative 2 minus 2x. Setting equal to 0 gives me x equals negative 1. So x equals negative 1 is the magic value of x for where a graph has a maximum slope, but I also need the y value and the actual slope. So in order to get this slope, I'm going to take negative 1 and plug it into the derivative to get the actual value of that slope. Negative 3 minus 2 times negative 1 is negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1 minus negative 1 squared is minus 1, so I have negative 2. I also need the actual y value of the function to get the rest of my point. So I have f of negative 1. That would equal 5/3 plus 3 minus 1 plus 1/3. 5/3 plus 1/3 is 6/3, which is 2, plus 3 is 5, minus 1 is 4. So I have the y coordinate. Now I have everything I need to make my line. I'm going to say y minus 4 equals negative 2 times x plus 1. And if I rearrange, I get y equals negative 2x plus 2. And that is the equation of my tangent line.